Hello and welcome to a Suntup unboxing. This, my friends, is Boy's Life by Robert McCammon. Perhaps my favorite. Actually, no, not perhaps. It is my favorite of the McCammon novels. Now, to be fair, I have not read all of McCammon's novels. I've read most of his. But of all the ones that I've read, which is most of them, this by far is my favorite. I mean, to be fair, McCammon has never written a bad novel. The man is an absolute legend. He is amongst my favorite authors. And, but this one just shines above. I mean, this is up there with classic Ray Bradbury, classic Stephen King, like The Body Stephen King. This is just a masterpiece of the genres. I mean, this is a coming-of-age story, but it has some mystery, it has some intrigue, it has a little bit of horror. I mean, it's got just absolutely everything. I like this two-tone slipcase here. Very, very nice. This is the classic edition, which would normally be referred to as the artist edition, except this is signed by Robert McCammon. In addition, also being signed by David Palumbo, who did gorgeous artwork, including this dust jacket here. Now, this is actually not going to be this is not going to be the only Boy's Life that I unbox on this channel. I bought the classic edition because I did not want to miss out on this. There we go. We got the stamping on the cover, but I bought it because I didn't want to miss out. And then, as luck would have it, I managed to snag a numbered edition. So I'm thrilled to report that I will have a numbered edition coming my way as soon as that is done with production. And then once I have the numbered edition, I'll actually do a comparison video kind of showcasing this against the Subterranean Press edition, which I also own. Subpress being, man, not 10 years ago, maybe like 8 years ago, 8 or 7 years ago. So this is printed in at least multiple colors on this title page here. This is printed offset. But the numbered edition is printed letterpress, which is why I am very excited for that one. Having a letterpress Boy's Life is going to be incredible. This does feature the foreword to the 2008 edition, Why I Wrote Boy's Life, but also features a brand new introduction from the author himself, Joy. Titled Joy. That is incredible. Which he wrote back in March of 2022, which just goes to show how long this has been in production. I mean, this was announced in January of 2024, so it's almost a full 2 years from when Robert Rick, which is he was still going by Robert R. McCammon, back in the 90s when this was published. But anyways, this is just an incredibly powerful novel. It doesn't get nearly as much praise as it should. This is one that should be required reading, and this does have full color artwork throughout. As I was saying, the numbered edition is printed letterpress, so I'm very excited about that. The classic edition is printed offset, which is still all right. I mean, it's still a very fine copy. If you do want a copy for yourself, you will unfortunately have to go to the secondary market in order to pick it up, because this one sold out pretty quickly. I mean, this, like I said, was the January title. I don't even think it made it to Saturday. Like the classic editions or artist editions, depending on the title, are announced on the Thursday of that week, and I'm pretty sure this one sold out within 24 hours. The numbered edition did not last long. It was a quick sellout on Saturday. And the letter edition, I believe, went to a lottery, which it typically does with some of the Suntup titles. A couple of pages are stuck together here, but that is A-okay. But seriously, do yourself a favor and read Boy's Life if you have not already. I mean, read Robert McCammon in general if you have not already, but this is an incredible starting point. You're really starting off with the best of the best. And if you like this, go into the Matthew Corbett's. If you like this, go into Gone South. Go into Swan Song, which, speaking of which, this is Monday. The Monday after Swan Song went live. So the current title, the August title for Suntup was Swan Song, also by Robert McCammon. The classic edition, this is 750 copies. The classic edition for that was 850 copies, sold out in a matter of hours. The numbered edition, there were 20 of which made the public sale, and those sold out within a minute. But if you do get the classic edition, just know your signature page is in the back, which is very on brand for Suntup. Which is always kind of surprised me, because in the early Suntup titles, it did vary. I believe Horns had it in the front, and I thought Paul had said that if it was signed by the author, it would be in the front. If it was not signed by the author, it would be in the back. But, I mean, it doesn't really happen anymore. I mean, now it's very much, all the titles have them in the back, which I'm totally fine with. Like I said, it was just a few in the beginning. I can't speak for Misery by Stephen King, because I don't have that numbered edition. But I know, I'm pretty sure it was Horns by Joe Hill had it in the front. Anyways, it is signed by Robert McCammon and David Palumbo. Those signatures will, accompany any edition of Boy's Life that you buy from Suntup. So this is the new, the new standard that Suntup is setting, is just incredible publications. So January 2024 was Boy's Life. August 2024 was Swan Song. So it is like the year of McCammon with Suntup, and I'm not going to complain. That's A-okay with me. I will say I am a little bummed. Not that I'm not bummed that I have this. This is an incredible publication, but my OCD is bummed, because in my mind I want one publisher to just have like a matching set across the board, which I was kind of hoping to be Levidian. Levidian has done several. I mean, McCammon is no stranger to small presses. This is like the fifth small press that has done his various editions. He had Swan Song, and they first got Dark Harvest back in the day. Subterranean Press did Swan Song and Boy's Life, as well as a plethora of other McCammon titles. Cemetery Dance did a handful, including Usher's Passing, and one or two of the Corbett titles. I think it might have just been one, but because I feel like it was just Cardinal Black. Freedom of the Mask was Subterranean Press, and then King of Shadows and Seven Shades of Evil, and then Leviathan are Levidian. Like I said, McCammon is all over the place with his small press publishing, which is totally fine. I mean, I would rather have a McCammon special edition than no special edition at all. This is my OCD would love to have on the bookshelf, almost like a matching style from one publisher. Unfortunately, I don't think that's necessarily going to happen, just because he casts his line out pretty far and wide. He's getting the Suntup editions. I mean, by all means, if Suntup wants to do the entire line of McCammon titles, I would be down for it. I don't think it's going to happen, but I'll take what I can get, especially with Swan Song coming as well. I will have the numbered edition. I do have the numbered edition of Swan Song on order. I did skip the classic edition there. So I will not have the classic edition to compare it to, which is both a cost-saving measure, so I keep buying various books, but also I'm trying to avoid multiple copies of the same edition, which if I had the numbered edition locked in already, I probably wouldn't have picked up this classic edition, sad to say. But I did manage to secure the numbered edition after securing this classic edition. I probably won't be keeping this classic edition, for example. So I won't have a side-by-side comparison of this classic edition and the numbered editions. I don't know when the numbered edition is coming out, but when the numbered edition does arrive, I will do a video comparing that to, I have a first edition, and I also have like I said, the Subterranean Press edition, which will be the Battle of the Davids. You got David Ho for Subterranean Press, David Palumbo for Suntup here. But seriously, check out Robert McCammon. The man is a legend, and there are so many books out there for you to read, and there are, hit after hit, classic after classic. This one being perhaps the most classic of all. This one is a timeless book. Looking back at Alabama in the 60s, it's a story about growing up. It's a story about young Corey Mackinson trying to discover the discover what's going on with the murder that has occurred in his small town and getting to the bottom of it. And it is a remarkable tale. But seriously, check out Suntup editions. Please consider subscribing to the channel. I will show off the numbered edition once that arrives. But like I said, I don't know when that's shipping because that's still in the works. And I will also show off the numbered Swan Song when that arrives as well. Plus plenty of other unboxing videos on the channel and other book comparison videos for you to check out. So anyways, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you around next time.